D&D night. Very excited. The wonderful Tuba Swan DMing.
That's me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm wonderful, but we'll have fun with it. Forgot
Oh,
to pull up your
I
chat
forgot to
just
do
in
the
case.
thing. D&D.
Did you forget to change your game can again?
Yeah. Always.
All right. One thing I like to do in my D&D campaigns is I like the players to do the recap of last session. If any of you would like to start that off, that'd be great.
All right. So, we have all landed in this strange land full of portals and werewolves and dire wolves and goblins who are actually kind of nice.
And
We
animals, don't forget
traveled
those.
north to meet Queen Bee. Nobody wanted to sleep in the tent for the night, which was probably a good thing because we went and saw the guild, got signed up, got the badges. It was the only way we were allowed in to see Queen Bee,
Hmm.
and we have just are in the stages of just leaving Queen Bee's castle after finding out that the crystals that make this land work are starting to die.
Anything else anybody would like to add?
I probably
Uh,
missed a bunch.
no, you summed it up pretty well. I think you really didn't miss a whole lot.
All right.
4 hours to for a 5 second recap.
Yeah.
Welcome to D&D.
Yep, we did some stuff, pissed some people off, and here we
All
are.
right.
Zombies
You
are
guys
having
were
at it.
just leaving the tower at the end of last session. Is there anything else you guys wanted to discuss amongst yourselves before leaving here? Like that as a no?
No, I'm happy. So, what's your
Sorry.
name? Go straight into Drake's mind.
God, God again.
Oh, I should probably turn you up a little. You're very low.
Am I?
Yeah.
Also, I think I had my mic moved away a little bit too. That probably didn't help.
Okay. Yeah, I've got Discord all the way up.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you
So
guys are
yeah,
having
I was
this
gonna say.
conversation as you guys are crossing the bridge.
Yep.
I was.
As you guys are crossing, the dwarf and elf friend who are trailing at the back, um,
Fall into a portal.
don't make it. Uh, we're just gonna go with that. I'll let you guys continue with how you feel.
Get the knife hands up real quick. Like, yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to.
That was kind of weird. Hopefully
um,
they're
by the way,
okay.
Pam, if you have like one person that's too loud or one person that's too quiet on your end on Discord, you can always right click that individual person and they have their own volume setting.
Okay. There you go.
Uh,
Gonna
so
turn
yeah, I
you and
hear
Artie up a
the
little.
voice in my head. I kind of just die for a brief moment.
Did you forget?
Yeah, no, I mean you could just ask. I'm obviously gonna respond out loud. It makes sense for us to um,
I'm trying to save my voice
introduce
for my
ourselves.
next performance.
Oh God. Yeah, about that. Um, my apologies. I kind of like puts a fist in hand and gives everyone a slight bow. My apologies for my rudeness. I honestly didn't realize we were going to be here for so long, but it seems like this is not a quick, simple fix. Uh, my name's Drake. Drake Munshin. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you. My name is Mythos. I am the magis, the minister. No, that's not right.
The Godfather of Punk.
I had it all planned out in my head. No, uh, it's just not going to the moon. I'm a bard.
You have to write out like a 12 title
I
long
do.
name for
I've
him
got
and just
one.
have it all on your notepad.
I literally have one like memorized in my mouth. Just isn't working today.
I had one for a character that was like of nobility, and he had like an 8-part name.
Oh yeah. And I did the same.
I would give it every time, and then every time I do it, like yes, that family. Like yes, the one you're thinking of, that's exactly the one.
I did the same for this Dragonborn noble, but he was a monk, so he'd like forsaken his Dragonborn side, and but he still had like his entire name that he had to say every time he met someone new.
Of course.
I loved it. I bugged the shit out of my DM in that time. It was so much fun. And I look over at Artie, straight into her brain again. And what's your name?
I'm Zoe. Voice in my head.
Nice to meet you, Zoe.
You go into her head that time, or are you just talking to her normal?
Oh, straight to the brain.
Oh, okay.
I'm saving the
That's
voice.
why I said what I said.
Saving the voice for performance.
What I said what I said out loud.
Nice to meet you, Zoe. I'm Etho.
Nice to meet you.
This is Drake.
He keeps doing that. He's gonna pull something if he keeps doing that. He's gonna strain a brain muscle somewhere.
I'm gonna have so much fun with this. I'm not.
Wait till Tuba manages to make you like roll a dice for like arcane vocal cord
Oh.
strain. Like, yeah, you know, you can't actually bother people in their heads for the next like 1d4 hours.
Or I'm gonna have to roll a D10,000 every time I do, and it's gonna be wonderful every time I do it. So I'm still gonna do it.
Don't worry about it.
This is fine.
No, they mentioned crystals,
Yeah.
which I believe the one she mentioned was like way south by the Tarask on the map. Isn't that what she said?
Yes, it's the volcano, I believe.
Alright, this is just above game, trying to remember exactly what breadcrumb we were left with.
Because it was so recent, I will just tell you. She was telling you that the red crystal, the green crystal, and the yellow crystal on the maps have been kind of dealt with.
Okay.
But in order to kind of clear up the
Oh yeah.
the remaining crystals, you need the magical instrument from Zabud, whose residence is near the red crystal.
Yeah, it's super uncool.
Nope.
He needs to move. But alright, fine.
Down a little tuba.
What'd I do?
Oh, you have a very powerful voice. That's why.
Oh, sorry.
Glorious. Don't you apologize
Glorious,
to him.
powerful, commanding voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so demanding.
Commanding, not demanding. So we're looking at the Cerulean or the Rose 8.
Yeah, Rosette.
Rose 8. Thank you. Okay.
And just for your guys' reference, you guys don't know about it. Never mind. Ignore me.
No, go on, DM. Please finish that thought.
Yeah,
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
pretty please give us some pointers.
You're good. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well,
So let's go
Is that
see the
yours?
guy about the thing, and
You guys also did learn about the books that are available through the library that anyone who's a guild member has access to.
correct.
Yes.
Yes, I do remember that much. Yeah. So Rick will probably chime in then, since we're gonna have to go south past the city again, anyways. Should we stop off and
yeah,
check see if there's any odds or ends that need doing? Something tells me if we're gonna be here for a while, we'll probably need the resources.
Yeah, we might need some cash, eh? That's good.
If your characters would have had gold in the world they came from, they will still have that gold and it will be usable. You will notice that when you are trading, you have many different types of gold from different eras and stuff, but it all is still treated the same.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, in this world, what would we be starting out with then?
So since you guys developed level 5 characters,
Yeah.
basically what your character's like main mission would be, you would gather like your equipment and stuff along the way. That's why you have the magic items available to you.
Right.
And like if you have any like specialty weapons and stuff, just obviously always check in. But anything they would have acquired in their world is able to be used here.
Yeah. All I'm caring about
Yeah.
is gold right now.
Yeah.
Right. And I assume whatever starting gold that we got from the normal character sheet building is fine. It's there.
Yeah.
All right. I was spending too much money on research and whatnot before coming here. I'm pretty strapped for level 5.
Yeah, I'm just putting it at 50 gold and hoping for the best.
I'm
They
sure
are
that's
not
fine.
tipping, man. Not tipping lately, huh?
No. You're lucky to get a happy smile.
I was about to get my big payday in the middle of my performance. I ended up in
Yeah.
that fountain.
Yeah, they always pay you after
Telling
the
you, the twerking
performance. That was
halflings
my
we're
big
gonna
break.
we're gonna kill.
He's
That was
pretty
my
much
big
ruined
break.
everything. Middle of a saxophone solo, and this is how it goes.
All right. So, where would you guys like to head from this point?
I guess we're heading
What's
to
this
Dunneberg.
next?
Go
Yeah.
pop off at the guild. Look and see if there's any odd jobs they need doing that might be in that direction. Killed 2 birds with one very long-winded stone.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys start heading that way, want to give me a rough path, unless you're just gonna take the main roads.
Main
Yeah, I mean, if we
roads.
know a route, I suggest we just follow it back, right?
One
Okay.
night we're using my hut.
It is technically almost night at this point, because you guys have been traveling for quite some time.
It's your moment.
But
It's your moment, Pim.
Are you guys just going to travel through the night, or are you going to rest for the evening?
I want to use my hut.
Yeah, as all of my previous D&D experience suggests that traveling through the night has never, in the history of D&D, ever been a good idea.
Tiny
So
hut
I won't be recommending that.
as a ritual.
Fair enough. Do you guys want to set yourself up here? How you would set up for your night camp?
So, off the road.
How big's your
What
tent
around
again?
here? 10-foot circumference.
10-foot radius?
Radius, yeah. Sorry, radius.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to be pretty close.
It's a 20-foot diameter. It's fine.
Well, yeah. If we each take up 5 feet, and there's technically only 3 of us right now.
Yeah.
So.
Tons of room. So I got a hut.
Oof. That grid line is messing with me there too.
Yeah, this one was not cooperating, and I kind of gave up on it.
It's fair.
10-foot radius.
Whoop.
Go
Hello.
green.
Something I like about above VTT, you can like do the drag and drop for the corners of your grid, but then you have like a little fine tuning slider in either direction that you can use if it's like not quite lining up, to just give it a little nudge one way or the other, and it'll typically make small enough of adjustments that it'll line up.
Yeah, I just need to get on this at one point. I could just turn the grid off, actually. Why don't I just do that?
Yeah, we're probably close enough to the pre-existing grid that not gonna be a big issue.
Problem solved.
There we go.
We did
Oh, great.
Okay, so how does the tiny hut work again?
It's a
Hey.
wonderful thing. Oh, things and stuff. Hello.
The Dome of Awesome.
How was your trip through the portals?
I
He
don't know
doesn't
yet.
Yeah. We tried to cross the bridge to leave the castle, and then you just bamfed out of existence.
Yeah.
But we figured you'd show up again eventually, so we just kept going without you.
Don't. Yeah. That's probably fair.
We haven't gotten very far.
I'm gonna ruin everything for you, Pim. I'm just gonna pull us into one-on-one for just a moment here.
That's fine. I'm used
All
to
right.
it. There's stream is fucked. This is fine.
Wow. Nailed it.
Nailed it. It'll be fine when they get back. I already reset it.
Are you already calibrated for the added snoot?
Yep. It's fine.
Fanatical mouse voice. Only mildly concerned what that would be.
Oh boy.
Cantina Band remix.
Oh god, that's 3 minutes of music.
Let's not trigger that in the midst of D&D of all things.
No, probably not. I should probably turn that off. I know a couple of people who love hitting that one.
Oh yeah.
You can dance if you want to. There we go. Yeah, let's turn off the Cantina Band remix. And fanatical mouse voice. Honestly, I might keep them on and just disable all of them.
Figured mouse will enjoy the redeem before it disappears.
It's gone.
What is my daughter doing now?
Uh-oh.
Where did you go, Beans? It's actually about bedtime. My wife may have gone to go put her to sleep. Let's see.
Congratulations on being first, Chrono.
I aim to please. Kind of cute. My wife got these little like fuzzy material flower things.
Oh yeah.
Looks kind of like a little bouquet of roses
Nice.
for me to give to my daughter for Valentine's Day.
Aww. That's cute.
And we just found out that her godparents are also going to be having a girl, so she's gonna have a little homegirl to hang out with.
Nice. That's always helpful. Yeah,
Yeah.
My twins' godparents, it doesn't sound like they're having kids anytime soon. It's like, ah,
Oh.
they're just
This was
enjoying
like
their
the
life.
mission. Like they were like, we're getting married in September, and then we're getting pregnant. We're all gonna have babies at the same time. They're already telling my other cousin because her godparents are my cousin and her husband,
Oh, nice.
and now they're already harassing our other cousin. They're like, you need to hurry up and get knocked up. We're all doing this together.
Hey, everything's fixed. Weird. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Funny how that works.
I know.
Chris gets the cool side of the table. He gets to sit next to Tuba. We gotta like hang out over here on the side of the map.
Yeah.
He gets the
I'm
big
sorry.
chair.
It's how it worked out. I could just move Artie down and just bring him in part of ours.
No,
It's
you're
totally
fine.
doable.
You have options.
I do. Everything's changeable.
When Christian's character appears, he actually managed to appear kind of close to you guys.
Uh-oh.
But after you guys have set up the hut.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know how to describe what he sees based on your thing there.
So, how I've done it is like a very colorful bush. It looks like a bush of like flowers and like pinks, purples, blues, reds, just all of the wonderful colors surrounding this bush. It's massive.
Okay. So that is what you see, and your character will land. Where's your character? Did I not give you a character sheet?
There is, but it's like probably blank because my seat's in D&D Beyond.
I think he just means in terms of a token
Oh.
of the field.
Yeah.
Oh no, it looks like it's not. Yeah, I was supposed to get you other stuff. Oh man.
Wow.
Oh, I was supposed to get you information.
Yeah.
Just dropping,
Way to not
just
do the
dropping
thing.
balls.
I'll just copy you in from Queen Bee's Tower. 1 second.
Yeah. It's Siege, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I know it was wrong the first time I said it, but no one corrected me, so that's what I stuck with until I'm corrected.
Yes,
love it.
continue.
Yeah. I'm going to call you Siege until you actually introduce yourself. Once I see your character, it might happen, because I'll be like, hey, I know you.
Hey, it's that guy.
It's that guy. Get in
Welcome
the hut.
back. Did you misplace the dwarf?
They actually fell through 2 different portals.
Yeah, but I don't know that. That all
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
behind me. I'm just gonna turn around and be like, okay, well, one of them showed up again.
Actually, could everyone give me a quick perception check here?
No.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
13
Oh,
plus
shit,
11,
son.
13.
That's with my plus 7,
Yep.
so I rolled a 13.
Modified 20.
Babe, what's my plus to perception? Can you check, please?
Hold please.
Halt, please. 406.
That's a lot.
No.
You see everything. You see the whole world.
Yeah. You can see back to your
existence
previous
as
dimension.
it stands.
It's a 7, babe.
Oh, well, okay.
We got some 7s out here.
22.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, there's no hiding what happens. So you guys see a couple portals appear. You see one with a familiar face and one with a not so familiar face.
Good. Bad kitty weapons.
I poke my head out. Hey, guy, get in the hut.
What is
Are
this
you?
green bar in front of me?
It is grass.
Impassable lava.
Oh, there's
Uh,
water on the map, but you're covering up. Okay.
Yeah, if you're really curious.
Okay.
Ouch.
I
That
lost
would have been
everything.
flashbanged.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there
Oh.
you go.
Oh no.
Hey, all you gotta do is cross the
Oh
river.
cool. The portal took him away.
Yeah.
Nice. Stupid cat.
yeah. That
Yeah,
This
is
is fine.
just gotta
This is
cross
fine.
the river. You'll be fine.
bad kitty.
I put you on the wrong layer because, of course, I did. What layer did I put you on?
Way to go, Tuba.
It's
Don't
fine.
go into
It's
the
fine.
long grass.
There's raptors.
Yeah.
Map layer.
Dun 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 dun. Na 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 na.
Don't mind me. I'm just breaking everything.
That's fine.
All right, that
We've all
grass
been
is not there. We're gonna ignore it.
Yeah. It is that blue. It's bluegrass. It's
Yeah.
from the south.
Yeah. So, are you yelling this out? Come over here.
Yeah, because I don't see the other thing. He's behind a tree.
With the 20, you are aware of both of them. That's
Okay.
and the 22 is also aware of both of them.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% doing the thing.
All right. Why is that on the wrong layer? That explains everything. There we
Was the map
go.
itself in the wrong layer?
Yeah, that was my fault. It's fine.
Uh-oh. He moved the weird panther thing closer to you. I can't
Yeah,
see
does
it.
the kitty look angry? Or like it's stalking me?
It's angry. They're always angry.
What was your perception check?
Well, I didn't roll one.
Well, why
All right.
not?
Give me a quick perception check.
Well, that's not gonna be great. Oh wait, I have advantage on him. Yay, magic items. That's much better. 23.
23? Yes, it is staring directly at you. It looks as though it is trying to not be noticed by you.
Okay. I'm just gonna like not turn my back and just like, do I see the people poking their head out of the?
Oh yes, Etho is making himself very, very aware. Sorry, yeah, very noticed.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna like no sudden movements, not turn my back. I'm just gonna kind of like shimmy around and like turn myself as I move.
It is.
Run and dash. You'll be fine.
No sudden movements.
It'll be fine.
Step behind a shrub, turn into a spider, be very small on your way over.
That would take a long time for spider legs to get all the way over there.
Look, man,
Sparks.
At least it'd be a long safe time.
And I definitely add him to
Wait, do I?
being okay to coming in the hut.
Are you looking at the beast?
Yes. Or
Yes?
yeah. Yeah. Well,
Are
yeah.
you,
At
are you
least
looking
in its
at it or
direction.
towards it?
Towards it. In its direction. I'm not making eye contact.
Okay. So it needs to make that roll.
Avert your eyes.
It feels it is still stalking you. Okay. You see it. Leap into a tree.
What the hell? Okay.
I'm
I
sorry,
guess
what?
as soon as it leaps into a tree, I'm gonna make a dash for the hut.
Uh-huh.
All right, you are able to do so.
Yeah. Safe in the hut. Just pretend
And
the thing's not there. Go to
You
sleep.
can inform the group what they notice.
I'm gonna continue on with your perception rolls. What was Drake's perception roll again?
Mine was a 20.
Yours was 20. Okay, so everybody notices everything. As he starts coming in, you see him kind of get into the hut, and you guys all take a good look at him. And you, for some reason, feel like you're looking at a bird while looking at him. You're not entirely sure why. And you do see some random feathers on his arms and hands.
What the balk happened to you?
What do you mean?
Did you always have feathers, or is this a new thing?
I just look really confused. Do I have What are you talking about?
Okay. That's enough crazy for one day. I'm gonna go to bed.
Wait. I feel what?
Um.
Why are you looking at me like this?
Can I have a mirror? As one of my
You can have a
items?
mirror. You can have it as
Okay.
part of your equipment.
I'm gonna
Your
let's be
part,
real.
I'm
you would
gonna,
have a
like,
mirror.
I'm gonna turn
Yeah,
the
if anybody
mirror
was gonna
that
have
I'm
a-
just like doing my hair in and turn it around. Okay, honey. You got feathers.
Yeah. I apologize. I had to answer a call. But what's up with his feathers?
He's got feathers. He didn't know he had
Just-
feathers, but he's got
Just like
feathers.
growing out of him, or just like stuck to his clothes, or
Yes.
yes to both? Okay.
All we know is there's feathers out of his arms. And
Also, where are we? We
Well,
were just at the bridge, and now we are in.
We were heading out, and then we heard a whoosh
That was
and turned around, and
hours ago.
you and dwarf friend were gone. I'm guessing you were not with him, because I don't. I'm like looking around behind him, like to see if I'm missing a dwarf.
The panther moves closer.
So yeah. That's we kind of figured that's sort of the MO of this place. So
Yeah.
we assumed you might show up again at some point, or maybe you got lucky and went home.
He just like puts his head in his hand. I hate this place.
A little rough.
Yep, this place is a thing.
Are one of you able to? I just start like pulling at the feathers. Undo this.
Let's see what I got.
Yeah, I like raise an eyebrow and put my hands up, like, don't look at me, bro.
Let's try a level 3 as a spell.
Dispel magic.
Dispel magic.
Hold on 1 second here.
Ha-ha. Unless it's a curse, that's all I got for you, bud.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, I hate this place.
Wife might be able to fix you. I don't know.
Did it make you roll a d10,000?
This
I'm
wasn't a
sure, like, I don't
D10,000 one.
really
It
know
was different.
what this is.
If anyone would like to do an Arcana check, you can.
Yes,
Sure,
dear.
I will.
I was gonna say that's something he's actually proficient in.
I am not. I'm just doing it anyway.
Try to help.
Ha!
Let me see if I can
9.
give you a hand with that.
Tell me all the things.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a +4 to Arcana, so that's 24.
There you go.
You got a 24?
Yeah, because I got a nat 20.
Nice.
What is your character's background in magic specifically?
Primarily in research, specifically the type of magic that I have discussed with you before already regarding the dragons and imbuing non-magical folks with magical traits and whatnot. So I guess anything involving putting magic on somebody to alter their form or abilities.
Tuba Swan is typing.
I'm just making this mental note, so.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I was trying to check my sheet. I also rolled a 20 because I have a plus 10 to Arcana.
Goodness.
Oh, wow. Dang.
You fancy, huh?
Apparently.
I wish
Be
I
that
was
big brain
fancy.
cleric.
Okay. So if it's two of you, I'm just gonna, rather than typing it out, I'm gonna explain it. But only Zoe and Drake are noticing this.
Okay.
Etho, you got something distracted you while you're trying to do the Arcana check, and all
Probably
of a sudden
his
you started looking
reflection
at
in
your
his
mirror again. Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% like after I showed him, I just like went back to doing my hair.
All right, Zoe and Drake, as you look upon your elf friend with your Arcana check, you do look in and you do see kind of like that magical aura that you guys are able to kind of get a vague idea on. It is something you do not recognize. Like it's outside of your normal magical realm of expertise.
Gotcha.
You will also notice that Etho's Dispel Magic seems to have failed.
Hmm.
Magnificently.
It's like he went Dispel Magic and then
Yeah.
back to his mirror.
Yeah. Dispel.
That's why he failed the Arcana check. He did the
Yeah.
dispel magic, and when it didn't work, he immediately lost interest.
Yeah. Yeah. It's beyond what I can do, okay?
Yeah, I tried, buddy. All right. Anyways, so back to
You
my
got
bangs.
this.
Yeah. So yeah,
So you got
as you're looking
feathers.
at you do see that it is magical in nature of what has happened to him, but it is not of a magical field that any of you recognize at all.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my mic is muted.
But I assume when we're inspecting him, we're able to actually confirm that these feathers are like coming out of him and not like stuff that was like stuck on him or on his clothes or whatever.
That is correct.
Okay.
And I like wild shape into an owl and then change back. You know, like,
Yes.
He's
Does he have more feathers now?
he's
Oh,
got
no.
Okay. Important question. What type of owl did you change into?
It would be like a snowy one, like the one that is in my character's art.
Oh, you're fucked.
One that
So-
we found in the north.
So basically, when you wild shaped into the snowy owl, anyone looking at you would see a cross between like a barn owl's feathers and a snowy owl's feathers.
Oh man.
When you wild shape back, you all will now slightly notice that his face seems to be more owl-like in nature.
Oh, like, maybe don't keep doing that.
I turned my
think it's-
mirror
I
back.
think-
That's weird.
think it's
Look,
getting worse.
Look, that's weird. You probably
I'm
shouldn't
getting
do that
flashbacks of Jeff Goldblum in The Fly.
again.
I look around him. Was his little pet owl still there, or is it gone?
What was that, sorry?
You had a pet owl with you, didn't you, Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is his pet owl still around, or is that gone?
It is still around.
Okay, thank God. I was like, did they both get pulled in and then got genes spliced together on the way back out?
That is straight from the fly.
Yeah, I was concerned. I was like, I don't know how we fix that. Like, that's some high level cleric crap that we don't have access to. So,
Superior restoration? I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. It's terrifying. Yeah, maybe just hold off on the animal stuff in the meantime. We're headed back to the city, and we were gonna go and see if there was any odd jobs that needed doing on the way to the volcano. Maybe we can find someone there that can sort you out.
I hope so. This is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. I like the way
That's
you
a-
talk.
Oh yeah. Also, you weren't here
Okay,
for that.
well,
And I put
We're
my
all
hand
a
out
little
to.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go
Put my
straight
hand out
into
to-
his brain as he's putting his hand out.
Oh no.
My name is Etho. What's your name?
My name is CK. I am from the Martis clan.
Siege, nice to meet you.
That
I'm
is not what I said.
That's not at all what he said.
Oh, I'll get better. It's coming. It's coming.
It is like
Like continue in Spanish.
Hmm.
It's literally how you say continue in Spanish. See.
well,
Nice.
Yes. Sorry, Drake. Mention. Nice to meet you.
I'm Zoe. Nice to meet you.
Seems if we're gonna be stuck here for a while, might as well be properly acquainted.
yes, that would be a good idea, I think. Shit, wait. So I was only half paying attention. So Drake, Zoe, what was the first one?
Etho.
Etho.
Etho. Yes.
Etho.
Sounds very Greek mythology. You should be able to keep that one in your head.
Yeah. Well, but it's Etho, but for me it's gonna be like ESO.
Eat
So
ho.
It
It
ESO.
ho. It's fine.
Okay. So is anybody going to be doing watches through the night, or are you guys just going to trust the hut?
Well, the glory of the hut is that we should technically not need to, but also, this world is a little screwy, so I'm inclined to keep an eye out anyway. At
I think
least
I might
for,
cry
at least
myself
for
to
a
sleep.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem like you could use a rest. If I'm being honest. Well, yeah, but why don't you go ahead and just get you had a rough trip. You go ahead and relax. I'll take first watch.
So anybody who is going to do a watch, I'm going to need your perceptions and the role of your watch order.
I'll take second watch.
I assume between what is Etho an elf?
Nope.
I forget. I think my wife is actually.
I am an elf, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you want to take second watch, babe? That way we can just get it banged out in two. If each one of us trances, we only need 2 watches, and we'll cover the whole sleep cycle. Then
Sure.
you guys can just sleep through the night.
That would be good.
All right, let's do it that way then. All right, so then yeah, I'll take first watch, so we can take second.
'Kay.
Okay.
And perception. +7. That is
So never mind my
17.
perception roll, Tuba.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
sleeping.
I'll ignore it.
17.
So you told me to turn into a spider. I don't know if I would know what spiders are.
Well,
You
we're
don't have
here.
any of those nice
I'm gonna...
snowy winter spiders up there?
Sorry, I'm gonna take 5 minutes, get the twins to bed, help my wife
Yeah,
get
go
the
for it.
twins to bed, and I will be right back. Sorry, guys. Keep
Good.
going. If anything happens, I'm following the group. Tuba,
Yeah.
you know it's gonna be Careless Whisper. Alright, see ya. I'll be right back.
What was
interesting.
Zoe's perception?
Sorry. Hold on.
Apparently, spiders can survive in the snow, Christian.
They can.
Apparently, they can go and hibernate under snow for months.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's terrifying, actually.
Yeah.
Just walking through the snow and just like burst out from under the snow. I'm like, no, I'm good.
13. Okay. So, at the end of your watch, Drake, you do see something coming towards you in the trees. It doesn't seem to actually like notice anybody, but it does step directly on the hut as if it was like a stepping stone, and then just keeps going.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
But
you notice, bro. I would have to roll a -17 to not notice that thing. It's the size of the map. I wouldn't even have to see it come. I would have felt that sucker come like a T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
Hey, if you rolled a nat 1, you would just see
Oh my
footsteps in
God.
the morning.
Sweet Jesus. There is
Uh,
technically no such thing as a critical failure success in skill checks, but beyond that, holy crap, that's terrifying. All right, well,
do
yeah,
you
glad
wake
to see
anybody
that
for
that just
this, or do you just
Hell
watch
no.
it? Okay.
I'm gonna pretend that shit didn't happen until morning.
Smart.
Absolutely not. No, you think I want Etho waking up and seeing that thing and be like, hey, let me go ahead and talk to it in its head? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've already learned that lesson. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I'll let Zoe know when she wakes up to take shift. I'll definitely alert her of that. But otherwise, no, nobody else needs to know until morning.
Is Zoe going to be doing anything about this?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
She's a
You
smart
are
woman.
able to make it through the rest of the night without any major issues.
Come morning, I check on our bird friend. How's he doing? I would probably have like checked on him before I went into my trance just to make sure he wasn't like sprouting any extra feathers in his sleep.
Give me an investigation.
Oh boy. All right. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. And I believe I gave myself proficiency with investigation for backstory reasons. 19.
19. With a 19, you take a good look over at Sige, and you notice that everything seems to be exactly the same as it was
Okay,
earlier.
good. All right, no, that's comforting. Hopefully, just need to not keep trying to turn into more birds.
All right, so at the moment, I think we're going to use this as your guys' token. Oh, we'll use the X still.
Okay.
You guys are now here. You
I
guys
will
are heading.
also inform CA in the morning. Let him know, hey, by the way, just checked in on you throughout the night. You didn't seem to sprout any extra feathers, so you're probably all right. Just don't keep trying to do the bird thing.
Well, at this point, if I am meant to be bird, then maybe I will be bird.
It gives him it narrows his eyes a little bit as he hears that and nods it's a very zen approach to it, I guess. All right. Do you, I guess? Seems much less upset about it than he did yesterday, but that's fine.
All right. So you guys are heading straight to Adinaburg. As you are approaching the city, you will take more notice of how the crater is of the city, because you're coming at it from a different angle. The crater does not look natural. I'm just gonna let you guys know that. And there are no more issues getting to Adinaburg, so you're able to make it the rest of the way.
Maybe that guy I saw last night accidentally tripped and belly flopped into this spot and made the hole for Adinaburg. Because that boy was large.
Are you guys going to do any exploring in the city, or are you just going to go straight to the Adventurers Guild?
I'm inclined to go straight there. I would be reticent of doing too much wandering shenanigans with Pim gone, especially since he's probably our primary source of charisma on the team. Lord knows I'm not, so.
Yeah, if you guys want to explore it all.
Yeah, I'm not terrible actually. I decided not to be a complete idiot, so I have a +2 to charisma, but I'm definitely not giving anything resembling a bard.
Come on, have some faith in yourself.
No. If he's gonna be talking in our brains throughout the entire time, singing "Don't Stop Believing," the least he can do is be useful in his job when it's his time. So no. He's gonna show up to work and do his job, and then he can be sloshed afterwards.
All right. So if you're exploring, what is your general plan? Are you just kind of getting a general feel, or just want to check things out, or do you have a place in mind or a goal in mind?
Yeah, right now, main goal for for me, unless the rest of the party has different plans. But my main goal was to get us back to the guild. A, to look for work, and B, to look for anyone who might recognize our owl friend's issue and potentially how to fix it.
Okay. If we're doing that, sorry, I misinterpreted what you meant.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
go straight to
no.
the guild.
Yeah, not trying to bounce around the town until Pim is here to do his job.
Okay, sorry, gotcha. I now understand. All right, you are able to make it back here. You could, as you walk in, I'm assuming you're gonna ask like the front desk guy if he recognizes the thing.
Sure. I'll when I wander up, I'll be like, hey, friend, we're back. Just wanted to check and see if you knew anybody who would be able to help with. I just kind of like gesture to the feathers, all of that. This is not, in fact, normal or a fashion statement. This sort of just happened after one of them portal things.
He will look over. He will do a once over. You seem to be one of the unfortunate victims of one of the portal's effects. Unfortunately, won't be able to do anything for you here, but if you seek out one of the ancient magic system users, they should be able to help you. The ones we know of are Xanathar, Volo, and Solomon.
Just to
And-
confirm, those are 3 different people?
Yes.
Or was it 2 different? Okay. Xanathar from his book, Volo from his book. And the third one was Solomon?
Solomon, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And where might we find them?
Generally, you can find. He'll pull out the map. You can find Xanathar in his workshop to the north. You can usually find Volo in his workshop to the north. And Solomon is located near the near the volcano.
Was that the name? Was not the name of the guy that we have to go find anyways to get the gizmo?
No, that's Zabud.
Oh, Zabud. That's right. Sorry. Well, what do you think, friend? There's the Solomon lad is in the same direction as where we're headed, anyways. Although that means you'll have to wait until we get all the way to the old volcano to get fixed, or we could head north.
That should be fine. If it does not seem to be getting worse, then
Yeah. So about that whole animal thing, is that like a normal thing you do, changing it to animals back and forth?
yes.
Is that essential to your survival? If we were, say, to get attacked by, and I described the thing that walked over our camp this morning, or last night, rather.
So, do you say anything about it walking by, or do you just describe the thing like as if you were using your?
Yeah, no,
imagination?
I did say specifically that I would inform you guys that thing went by in the morning after everybody had already woken up.
Oh,
So yes,
yeah.
you do know that thing
right. Okay.
went right over our little tent.
I am not so sure that whatever I do, that I will not die if that thing decides to eat me. But something of a more appropriate size, it would be important for me to change my form, yes.
Got it.
I could
Yeah,
not do that, but I am at my best when I do.
okay, Drake's gonna nod, like, yeah, that was sort of what I was afraid of. But if you feel confident that you can handle yourself between here and the volcano, we can head over there and knock both out at once, I suppose. But if you don't feel confident surviving, I don't have any issue going north and getting you sorted out first.
Who did we ask for directions?
This guy here.
Gary, the front desk man.
I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, here we go. Then I guess I'll just turn to that guy. How far away are these people?
About the same, a little bit more time than it took to get to Queen Bee's tower.
All three of them are about equidistant.
Well, Xanathar and Volo, my apologies. If you want to find Solomon, he will be south of the Goblin Village. That one will take a bit longer to get to.
Then perhaps it might be best for a short detour. How?
Yeah, that was my concern. Looking at it on
Generous.
the map, I was like, it's gonna definitely leave you shapeless for a while if we go straight to the volcano.
Yeah. How generous are these people? Is there one that is more likely to be helpful?
They all kind of do their own thing. They've been here for thousands of years, so you basically need to be nice to them.
I actively like recoil when you say thousands of years.
Yeah.
Entirely fair.
Can't tell if he's more upset by the fact that they've managed to live that long or that they've been stuck here for that long.
Etho's going straight to the bar.
Fair enough. And with that, you guys will have a vague recollection of those books that are available to you. They might shed some light on some things.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might want to do a little. Yeah, I'll look over to see. Yeah, why don't we take advantage of that font of knowledge that the Queen mentioned prior? Maybe we can dig up some information. I think the only thing we know so far is they said to. And you can correct me if I'm misquoting this, DM, but I believe we said last session to be wary of Volo's creations because he likes to make random experiments that wander around and cause shenanigans.
That is correct.
Alright, so yeah. I'm almost more concerned that Volo might see you more as an experiment than something to be fixed.
I like get the shivers. That should be avoided, I think.
Probably.
All right.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Christian's like, I'm never showing up late again. Every time I deal with it, show up like a freaking Birdman or some crap.
So
Sometimes they're fun.
I'm gonna
All right.
full on,
So if you
like-
guys want to take a look at the books, do you guys want to read them together or kind of in your own time later down the road?
I mean, I'm down to help Seagate do some research. That is sort of my shtick, is researching things. But I am gonna run to the restroom, so Chris, if you want to pilot that part, I'll be right back.
I'm sorry, can you repeat what was asked before? I heard Joey was stepping away for a second. But what was asked?
if we want to read all of the books together or separately.
I mean, it would be more efficient, wouldn't it, if we
Well, yeah,
basically each took a book?
that would make more sense.
Fair, if we find
I didn't know
something of
what was
interest.
going on. I literally went straight to the bar.
Yeah, you'll have to explain what you want with Etho.
You should probably come grab me if you're doing research.
Yeah, some of them are a little shorter than others. Let me just double check, make sure I wasn't supposed to update any of these.
The Chronicles of Mylek.
You guys can see all the books there, correct? There should be 5 of them for you.
Oh, shoot.
I
Yes.
see 5.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. So the guild journal is the one you'll always have on you. The other books you can take copies with you, but you don't have to have them like on your person all the time.
Okay. I'm going to read the history of Ner'zhul.
Okay, I have returned. Sounds like
Welcome
we're
back.
doing actual reading.
I'm gonna end up reading the history of Ner'zhul
Ah,
because it's gonna
classic
be funny if I do
Ner'zhul.
that one.
Creation of a Dinnerberg. I wonder if that includes that giant monster tripping on his face, like I said. I'm concerned about this one.
Which one?
One just called the Guardians.
Oh yeah. There's always
You guys
things
don't know
around.
about any of them,
Yeah.
but they are a thing.
Ner'zhul sounded interesting, so I picked that one.
Oh God. All right. Well, that was an important piece of information right off the bat.
Which one?
The Guardians and why they exist.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tuma's
boy.
actually written all of these.
Yeah.
Like you guys are all silently reading in
Yeah, I'm
silence.
reading
in
away.
silence. I skimmed because I've already read it.
That's fair. You're just making Etho more aware and reminding yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Etho is fully aware of Ner'zhul. He did a thing. Helped make some
Well,
crystals and stuff.
I can bring you guys in on the loop regarding Guardians, apparently created by Volo to protect the crystals, which we were just basically tasked with fixing. So expect to find those things.
Yeah, there's only like 2 left. It's fine.
Then
Apparently, they're
Good
not
to-
good at their jobs. Otherwise, the crystals would
They
be
got
jacked up in the
side
first
quest
place.
tracked.
should we perhaps go to Volo then and ask him about these creatures or guardians?
Might fill in some of the gaps. There's tidbits missing, like for the Cerulean Crystal Guardian, just says the Guardian is a blank. No idea what that is.
Bitch wizard.
No, it starts with an A. Could be asshole wizard, I suppose,
yeah.
but it's definitely not that.
That doesn't sit. Doesn't fit.
Yeah, there's.
Bitch wizard's somebody from the other campaign. We might meet him.
Known as a something. Yeah, there's. I mean, we might be able to get some answers and fill in some of these gaps, but yeah, I mean, Volo might not be a terrible place to go.
All right, so you guys are going to head towards Volo.
Ugh, I guess.
You don't have to. You
It
guys can
just
sit and
makes me-
chat about stuff too.
It makes me cringe just thinking about it, but I mean, above game. In game, I don't know enough to be that concerned about Volo, but besides the fact that he's apparently experiments on things, and Seagate looks a little bit like an experiment right now.
Give me a history check for your character, just because you're specifically talking about the character Volo.
Don't fail me now.
Oh, 2.
That's not. I mean, it's slightly above average, but I don't know if I have history. Do I? I have a +1. Amazing. So
Nice.
that would be a 15 even.
I think I have a 0.
15?
So doing better than me.
With Drake's history, he will recognize the name Volo. You will have, like, while in shops and stuff, you would have recognized a book with his name on it in
Okay.
your world.
Yeah. What was it? Volo's Guide to Everything?
Possibly.
Okay. Hmm.
Gotta find Tasha. Where's Tasha?
I don't know. Laughing their ass off somewhere.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there's that. You said we have access to the journal, although I think you said didn't you say some of the notes within the journal are not in our possession,
Uh,
'cause they're, like, from the other team?
The only thing that's different is the names of the cities on the bottom there. You've only unlocked Adinaburg.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that should be the only thing different. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
there's a teleport system.
who
I'm
were we
realizing.
supposed to go see about the magical lute or harp or whatever the hell that was? I forget.
Zippy, zippy, zippy.
Zabid?
Zabud.
Zabud.
Yeah. I kept saying
Zab-
Zaboo in my head. I kept saying Zaboob. I'm like, it's not that one.
Zaboob.
I know it's not
It
it.
would have been close
I know he
enough.
didn't put boob in the name.
He might have. It's Tuba. He has
What are you
a
trying to say?
whole town called Ivysaur. Unironically.
It's Ivysaur. You guys have named it Ivysaur. There's a
Yeah, I mean,
difference.
To be fair, I would have read it that way too. In fact, as soon as we showed us the world map, I was like, why is there a town named for Ivysaur? What the
Yeah.
heck?
Makes no sense.
Yeah, I thought Tuba was a Squirtle, man. Come on.
Don't worry about it.
I assumed Zaboot was just his inner Canadian coming out. Like, what's this all Zaboot?
You will see.
Yeah. So where
Okay.
are you too, bud? Where?
That's the voice I'm expecting for this character. And if
Aw,
it's not
fuck,
that
eh?
voice, I'm gonna be
I can-
very disappointed.
If we kind of slip into the other campaign, you'll hear this voice lots. That's the Cowman voice, you know. He's pretty awesome. I go full on fucking Canadian with that boy.
All right.
So, Zabud. Where can we find Zabud?
Oh man, I'm seeing some.
You guys know he is located near the volcano.
Near the volcano.
All right, well,
Let's go to the volcano.
I'll go over and check with Seagay before we make any final decisions.
Yep.
Do you find any information useful to your decision?
I mean, I think that visiting Volo would be a decent use of our time. But if the group would prefer to go to Djibouti and talk to Sullivan,
Djibouti.
The twerking can wait. That's not I mean,
Where'd you get all the Djibouti, eh?
I'd like to get you down there in one piece,
Yeah.
mate. So if
Yeah.
you think Volo's a safe bet, and if you can shine a little light on these Guardians in the process, it's not exactly a wasted detour.
I figure it would be of multiple benefit. But I'm not exactly useless if I stay in this form.
Well, you're the one that needs the
So-
the fixing. So I'm willing to go whichever way you think is gonna serve you best.
So, Siege,
I
do
don't
you
speak
have
for the rest of the group,
Featherfall?
obviously, but for myself at least.
do these feathers automatically give you feather fall, or what's going on
That is a good question. Should I jump off
there?
of the roof?
All for science, you know.
Alright, is there easy access to the roof?
There is. There is indeed
I
easy
didn't
access to
even
the roof.
need a persuasion roll. This is so good.
I'm in.
No, because he's legitimately curious.
If you're gonna go to the roof, I'm just going to unlock the thing because no one is going to stop you.
I mean, I'm just going up there to jump off. I don't really need a map.
True, but
How
He
high
accidentally falls
is
in the
this?
that's
Yeah,
a
maybe-
3 stories. 3 stories.
3 stories?
It'll be
I
fine.
mean, that's like
40 feet. Give or
that's
take.
like potentially broken leg territory. Is there like what if I jump off the second story?
Like a second
seems-
story window or balcony.
Sounds like
Yeah.
you're kind of being a coward.
It sounds like I'm trying not to cripple myself before we go on an adventure.
Oh, if you're gonna be like that.
Considering he has no idea how Tuba handles like grievous wounds and whether
Yeah.
or not he's gonna give him like a
It'll
permanent
be hilarious.
debuff for the next
I
6
don't
months.
even
Yeah.
know how he handles it. I'm excited to find
No
out.
one's tried it yet. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
why he's trying to get me to do it.
For science.
Persuasion check to go right to the roof.
Oh boy.
I don't think that's how that works.
No.
No.
You can make a convincing argument, but because it will cause physical harm, it's
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
to
He's
the
100%
player if they're
okay
gonna
to
go
say
with it.
no.
There we
I
go.
have no
You know what?
argument other than it'll be funny. Come on.
Other than it would be funny, yeah, that's not going to convince my character.
For action.
Do a flip.
It'll be good. Come on, just do the thing.
All right.
All right, so you basically want to jump out the second story window.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with him for for moral support.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna watch
Okay.
from below.
Please don't jump off the building.
I'm gonna. Is he gonna land?
Yeah,
in the
I will jump.
courtyard?
I am gonna jump off the building with him, but you don't you do that.
Where's he gonna land in the courtyard?
Basically, you're jumping out above the smith shop, so probably around here.
Okay, I'm gonna get in a good view.
You're gonna. Here, I thought he was gonna go down and use minor illusion to put a bullseye on the floor.
I might use minor illusion to put like a bed.
Make it look like he's got a comfy landing. Oh no!
I got you.
Fire
You're
matches
good.
out just in case, buddy. You're good.
It'll be fine.
Okay, let's go.
Is a quick way to get my character to not trust you.
Yeah. To be fair, it's probably a good lesson to learn.
I'll
Okay,
have to
so
learn it
describe
eventually.
describe to me exactly what you're trying here. So that way I can roll this appropriately.
Alright, am I at like a window, a balcony? Like what's?
It'd be more of a window, but it's a fair-sized window. Like, you could easily jump out full span.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna like climb out, so I'm like sitting on it, and I'm just gonna like push myself off.
And as he's falling, I'm just gonna put into his brain, and I'm free, free falling.
Okay. As you're doing that, are you
I'm diving out
you
right after him, just so you know.
are you gonna have your character like try to get his arms out as if he's trying to use wings, or are you just going to just fall?
Well, what kind of plumage am I working with? Do I have like a few feathers on my arms, or do I got like a lot of feathers on my arms?
I'll let you be the judge. This is your character.
Goodness.
Like, well, again, if it was up to me, there would be no feathers.
So
Yeah,
that's
you-
fair.
You
did
can't
this
leave that
episode.
up to me. Yeah, you
Otherwise,
did
he-
this to me. You let me know what happened to my character.
Yeah.
Roll a d10,000.
Let's say it's a fair amount of feathers.
All right, then sure. I'll stick my arms out and I'll try to see if they.
See if you can slow your fall at all.
Yeah,
Start flapping.
I'll
All
kind
right.
of. Yeah, I'll kind of like lean forward like a little bit, like. Oh no, I guess I wouldn't have done that before. Well, trying to kind of imitate like a bird gliding
And I'm
in my awkward
free.
humanoid form.
All right. With that, I'm also gonna need an acrobatics.
Oh boy,
Is that-
I don't
Just so
think
you know
I.
how well you tuck and roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you need one from both of us or just him?
Are you jumping out as well?
Oh yeah, I told you. As soon as he goes out the window, I'm going with him.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll need it from both of you.
All right.
So I might just start using these dice for all of my characters.
I'm
Is that
fine
good,
with
huh?
that.
Yeah. That's a 16.
16,
Yes.
5.
Kuba,
25.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would like to cast Bless on both of them before they jump.
You can do
Wow.
Can
Can we get an extra D4?
so. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I literally like. I kind of want to cast Bane on them before they go.
How dare you? Get
Get
an
in.
extra 2, so 20, 27, I think, for me.
27. Okay.
Yeah.
That's an extra 2, so 18.
18. Okay.
So your
Do
D4
you
is
have
your-
a D100?
Me?
Yeah.
I have one.
That's always a
Can
great
you roll it
answer.
for me?
I don't.
Have you ever
Okay.
rolled your D100?
This in particular, no. However, I have gotten a 100 before,
Hmm.
once in my life. This is a Jesus. This is a 99.
Wow.
Wow.
It's either
The-
amazing or god awful. We'll
I
find
was
out
gonna
later.
say,
Nailed
it's
it.
the opposite end of.
All right.
Either he flies to the volcano on his own, or he makes a dive bomb straight into the pavement.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So as this happens, Drake, you fall straight down to the ground, and you
Yeah.
are able to, with your 27, make it so you land with no damage. As you
Yeah.
look up, you do see
I was gonna say
Seagay
that he does have
falling
slow fall, so-
slower than what you would expect.
Hey, that was kind of the question was if I was
Yo.
gonna get to the ground before him. So that looks like a good sign there, bud.
Nice.
Maybe I keep this.
Maybe we don't need to get fixed. Although if you have to give up your wild shape, maybe it's not the best investment.
It'll be fine.
Who says that I give up my wild shape?
You just
If
gonna-
I fall
you-
slow now, then perhaps I fly tomorrow.
so you're just gonna
Soon you might
turn
have
yourself
spider
into an
legs
Alan?
like the one goblin I heard about in the bar there.
oh boy.
What was that?
You might have spider legs like the one goblin I heard about in the bar there.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. He has spider legs. It's weird.
Never
I
mind.
didn't ask
Maybe
you any questions. I just I overheard them talking about this one goblin with spider legs came walking through the guild.
maybe we see Volo.
Yeah, it might be safe bet, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, for the record, too, I wasn't too stressed about damage. I did not imagine I could take more than 25 points going out of second, third.
Oh
story.
no. Yeah, no, you're.
I was like, yeah, I got slow fall. I'm not too worried about it.
I was just yeah,
Just in case.
just seeing how it all kind of played out.
Perfect. All right. Well, just at least you can make good of a bad situation until we get you fixed.
Hmm.
Now the question is, can you flap hard enough to get back up to the window?
I don't think I have enough plumage for that.
Do it. You could try. At least try.
To be fair, that's a much safer test than trying to jump out a window. Just standing there flapping your arms a little bit. Oh, we didn't go anywhere. I guess we can move on.
then at least you know, right?
But I'm also much heavier than what they bird. I'm not built for
Yeah, you don't
taking
have
off.
You don't know if
hollow
it gave you
bones, I
hollow
assume.
bones or not.
Ooh, God. I didn't pick him up beforehand, so I don't have a comparison.
I think I would be able to feel if I had lost like 70%
Immense
of my
bone
weight.
density.
I don't know. I've never lost 70% of my bone density before. You don't know until you try. That's all I'm putting out there.
How do I
Alright,
reply?
So
Well,
if you need to whisper anybody, if you go /W and then that person's name.
Okay.
Also, if you want to use Roll20's roll feature, if you go GM roll /GM roll, only I will see it. All right.
But we're all gonna
Your
see
guys'
you try.
experiment was experimenty. What would you like to do from here?
we
I think
learned
we're off to see
things.
the wizard.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
All right. Let's pull you guys up here so you guys have an idea where you're headed.
Down by the volcano.
Well, I think he said Volo's thing. Yeah, Volo's thing is up to the
Yeah, if we're going to
northeast.
Volo, it's one thing, but if we're trying to get that magical instrument, it's another.
Yeah, I think the game plan was to take our druid to Volo so we can hopefully get his wild shapes back before we go into
Okay.
something that he might need the wild shapes for.
Oh, to be
Well, and while we're there, talk to him about his guardians
Yeah.
that are by the crystals.
Yeah.
okay.
Get a little extra detail.
We're going.
Because if that Tarask is his guardian, although I guess we already know, right? We wanna go out sleeping.
Yeah, we know
Give
that
it
much
lots
at
of-
least. Yeah.
Give it lots of sleepy meat when.
All right.
So,
Let's never use that term again.
Huh? What did I say?
are we
No.
gonna go to Long Bar Row, or are we
I guess
gonna
that's the direction ahead. Yeah.
just skip the town and keep going north?
If we need to hit the road, unless depends. I guess it depends on what time of the day we get over there. If we want to crash out for the night.
Well, it's about midday because you guys did spend the night not too far from Adinaburg. Unless you spent
there's
most of the
something-
day reading the books, that's entirely an option as well.
Well, I was gonna say, unless there's anything else that we wanted to investigate, which Pim, I told him if you're gonna be playing, singing journey songs in our ears throughout the campaign, then the very least you can do your job when we're in town. So we didn't do any exploring in town without the charisma guy.
No.
So if we want to go and
We can
poke around the
explore
city a little bit
town
and leave in the
first
morning,
before
we could do
leave.
that.
Like, we have all day. Like, we
Yeah.
don't have to leave immediately. We can go talk to people and
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind wandering around the town and getting engaged. Now that it seems we are safer to walk around with
Yeah.
our little badges.
I heard that park is great. It's called the
Indeed.
Great Park.
Very impressive.
10 is where the guild is, if you're curious.
10?
Okay.
Ah.
Yes, by Ulrichsmund.
All right, what specifically would you like to look at while going around town?
I guess I'd just be getting engaged for, as far as I'm concerned, I would just be looking around for what kind of stuff is around. particularly anything like merchant area related, which I'm assuming that's probably where that merchants district thing is on the map.
Or
That would be correct.
Yeah, for reasons I would probably be wandering in that area. I mean, in particular, that's what would get most of my interest.
okay.
Okay. You are able to find the Merchants Guild. You do find a variety of different types of creatures, basically manning the stalls. You do find a couple stalls basically being manned by an elf and a dwarf, but they don't. They do seem to be run down. Just so you guys are aware.
Can't trust them.
You will find a lot of different things are what you would normally consider kind of monster creatures. You even have a fire elemental manning one stall.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Sick.
Hopefully, all of his product is flame retardant.
It's fireworks.
Oh no.
It's actually glassware.
I think
Oh,
that makes
fancy.
more sense.
Yeah.
Like, man, if he's got like a book stall, he's like, no, my merchandise again. Curse these flaming hands. Yeah, I would just keep. I'd be keeping an eye out for anything, any books or anything like dragon related.
Dragon related books.
Mm.
There actually is a bookshop nearby. If you go perusing in there, give me a quick investigation.
And this is part of why I have investigation proficiency. Which is a +4, so that's 16 total.
16. With a 16,
Actually, I should ask, babe. Am I still under the effects of your bless? How long does that last? I forgot. Can't remember if bless is a super short spell.
Concentration for up to 1 minute.
Oh, it's a minute. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I can't remember if it was in a minute or an hour, so I had to double check. All right.
If it was an
you do
hour,
actually
that'd
find
be
a
OP as
couple
fuck.
books on histories of dragons. Message me later, and I can kind of give you more information on those. You also find one book that is specifically titled "How to Train Dragon."
Your dragon?
That-
Oh,
What?
wow. Yeah, that's what he meant.
What's the
Sorry.
Yep.
what's the author's name? Tell me it's Hiccup.
Well, I
It's
gotta
Hiccup.
pull up the thing. I haven't pulled this book out in a while.
We saw that last time and made a bunch of jokes and just like left the book.
Oh, lovely.
I thought they're doing a live action, like remaking the movie in live action.
Oh,
Why?
really?
I don't know. Yeah.
That's weird.
That's
feel like
kind of charming in the way it is. Like, I don't know if it
Right.
really needs to be.
Child bond.
Right.
Gilbin.
Child bond.
Also interested to see if the guy who voices Hiccup ends up being the guy who plays Hiccup.
That would be weird. He's a very Canadian man. I like that guy. Jay Burchell?
I do like that actor.
Right.
Okay. I suppose I don't recognize that name.
You do not.
Okay. Not from my neck of the woods, it would appear. Okay. I might see if there's anything, if there's a book in there that's particularly in reference to like older, like because you said there's some history of dragons books in there. If I find anything specifically on like, chromatic or metallic dragons, I might try to pick one of those up, assuming it's not like absurdly expensive.
You'll find actually a book on both types.
Okay. I'd be down to pick that up if I can afford it.
Are you getting all of the books, or
If
just
there's if there's one on metallic and one on chromatic, I would take those two.
Okay, those ones are 5 silver apiece.
Okay, sweet. I'll toss the man of gold.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
look for music books. Well, we're here.
Are you looking for like sheet music books or history of music or stuff like that?
I honestly sheet music and music with a touch of magic.
You won't find anything specific to the magic, but you will find sheet music available for you.
Okay. How do the songs feel?
Out of this world.
Out of this world.
Oh.
Out of this world or out of this world?
Yes.
Would they sound like they make sense to a musician?
Yes.
Okay. I will
It's just
pick
it's
up-
just all sheet music from Taylor Swift.
Yeah, 100%. Shake it up. Shake it up.
Yep.
So, I'm picking up all of the T Swift.
All of the T Swift. Okay, there's 10 things there for 1 silver a page.
1 silver a page. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 gold total.
Oh, that worked out. Yep. That was not intentional, I swear.
Liar. Okay. 10 pages of sheet music. I can add that to my miscellaneous notes.
Well, CJ, if you have 1 gold on you, you might be able to go acquire a few things here as well. Seems like that's the going rate for whatever random things we bump into.
I'm a druid. I'm not exactly a man of many possessions.
You tell me you don't have a gold?
I'm not talking about
And-
having a gold or not having a gold. I'm
Okay,
talking about
okay.
buying things.
Come on.
It would normally be my case as well as the resident monk, but
Is there a
not
beaded
exactly
section?
not your garden variety monk, unfortunately.
Is there a beaded section where Sige would be more attuned to go?
You say a beaded section?
Yes.
Well,
Where all the special books are.
We're going to go with yes.
Alright. Etho goes into the beaded section, by the way.
Not at all surprising.
No.
I'll be waiting outside.
Ooh, what's in here?
Oh,
Are you actually going to look around?
Yeah, I'm looking around.
As you look around, you'll find an assortment of books. Some of them seem to be related to hag history.
Hags.
You find some other based on the Fey Wilds. And other books you would not find very interesting. Kind of herbology related.
Herbology.
Actually, it does sound like books you might be interested in, CJ.
Yeah.
How much is the one for the Fey Wild?
The Fey Wilds. That one is 6 silver.
Okay. So if I put 48.5 gold, are you happy with that?
Sure.
I'm taking it.
Is there any other books you guys might be interested in?
I'm all set on my end.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Okay. You guys have explored the bookstore. You've explored parts of the merchant district. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in the city?
I'm happy.
There we go. Yep,
Yeah,
I'm all
I'm
good.
down.
All right. Where would you guys like to go from here?
Long
We're-
Bar
We're meant
Row.
to go east, young man.
Long Bar Row.
Longbarrow. And you guys are gonna head straight there. Take you the rest of the day to get there, and it doesn't look like there's any major events that happening unless you're looking for something specific.
No, don't think so.
Nope.
If it's a chill place to crash, we could try to find a place to crash for the night. If not, we've got the tent, so.
You find Longbarrow. You don't see any of these magical creatures.
Okay. I don't even know. I'm not even looking in that direction.
It's been a while since I've opened this map, apparently.
Yeah, we have,
Asher's still on it.
yeah, we have not been there in a minute.
Longbarrow, as you guys approach, you do see seems to be more of a farming town.
Dope. Do any
They
of these
have a
structures
guild.
look like a guild? Probably not, or a inn, possibly.
You do see an inn. That's where the number 1 is.
Gotcha.
As you're going, you will notice that it seems to be mostly giants that are tilling the fields and caring for them.
Dope. They look tame.
You're
Although
pretty
at this point
tall.
is what kind of
I'll
to
wave
be
as we
expected
go
for
by.
this world. I'd be more surprised if they were humans doing the tilling. So
I wouldn't.
I do not have a map for the inn. You guys just basically going to try and stay the night, or do you want to do anything in the inn, or just go straight to bed?
Yeah.
no,
Why,
I mean
why
my
would I
my
pay for it if
objective
I
was
got
just
my
safe
own
place to
tent?
sleep.
Sorry.
What's
What
that?
was that, Chrono?
I was just saying that my primary objective was just to find a safe place for us to sleep.
I was just gonna use the tent.
I figured we
the-
would.
It's free.
The inn will charge probably a gold apiece for a night.
It's fine. I'd rather not have to sleep on the floor every night if we can have a comfortable room and a bed with a roof over our heads every so often. I'm cool with that.
Fair enough.
I'm sure we'll be
There is
using the tent
nothing-
tomorrow.
There is nothing wrong about sleeping outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
with Seagay.
Unfortunately, not all of us are decorated with such comfy plumage
So
to pad our
I'll
sleeping
put up the
spots.
tent for me and Seagay right here.
Okay.
Zoe, you
You're able to
joining us,
do
or
so.
do you want to spend a gold to
Oh
sleep
no,
for a night?
I'm joining.
Okay. So we're literally just gonna tent right outside the town.
If you're using the tiny hut, no one's gonna have any issues with it.
Tiny hut.
Is anybody doing any watches or anything, or not really?
I think this is the most bougie monk I've ever played.
I'll
any
do
other
4
monk
hours.
I've ever played wouldn't have even considered going to the town.
I'll do like a 2-hour watch, but I need to get some sleep.
Needs his beauty sleep.
Yeah.
He spends half of the 2 hours
Oh
looking
yeah,
at himself in the
just
mirror.
looking right at the mirror, just making sure my hair's right. 'Cause
I can do a watch. I only need 4 hours, so.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you guys do perception rolls because you are doing it in a town. While you're resting, though, whoever's doing watches will see. You do have the occasional orc coming up to investigate this weird glowing thing sitting out on the outskirts of town.
Oh, they don't see a glow.
I thought you said they saw a glow.
No. That was on the last one. There was no glow. It was just a bush with
Just
all
very
colorful
colorful flowers.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have anybody looking at your bush then.
Giggity.
Alright then.
Well.
Anti-giggity? Sorry.
How did you say you whisper in the thing? Duba?
Carelessly?
/W.
Slash
First
just
and
W.
name.
And then the name of whoever you're whispering.
Strangers
Okay.
in the night.
You do see people coming by. You do have a couple people give the weird bush they've never seen before, a weird look because they don't recognize it, but none of them seem to investigate it. Who you said Zoe was doing a second watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just going to whisper to you. Okay. Wow. I can type.
This is fine, Tuba. We're all just waiting for you.
No big deal.
No
All
big
right.
deal.
So with that information to Zoe, that will end the night. You guys will be up a little bit earlier than Drake is. Drake is really enjoying the comfortable bed.
Oh, I'm sleeping in.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And you guys can regroup in the morning. Are you going to do anything around town, or are you just going to head straight to Volo's?
Volo.
Yeah, I would assume we're just heading out.
Okay. Zoe, it's up to you if you want to mention any of that.
Yeah, once everyone's awake, I'll mention to the group that during my watch, I saw a portal open up just north of town, and a bunch of devils dropped into the world.
Sweet.
I hate this place.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I'm starting to feel that there, friend.
Yep.
This place does seem like it kind of sucks a little bit.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine. Don't worry about
Guess-
it.
Just gotta
guess
be
we
extra
travel
sneaky. It'll be
north
fine.
with caution. Yeah.
Yeah.
Travel with caution. Okay. Could I get perception checks for what you guys are seeing down the road?
Sure.
Oh, worst one of the night.
Oh, that is so cocked. Oh,
Giggity.
that could not be. Oh, that is.
It's not that bad.
If it's cocked, re-roll it.
I am, but I need to send it.
Send a.
You all need to share in my
Oh,
sadness.
was it cocked almost on a 20? It's one thing I kind of like about this dice tower. I don't know if it'd be physically possible for this dice to get cocked in this little tray area. It's pretty. The fencing around it is like seems like it's just the right size to not really allow that.
8, 9, 10, 11, 21.
Oh, that's just rude.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are traveling north, Drake and Sige, you do hear a commotion coming up from the north of you. I'm assuming you'll warn everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
So you guys can get up to this area. You're going to be on the south. You're going to be in the white part of the map here.
Okay. Shall we bring our things in?
Yes.
Yes.
You should have a token now for Sige. You just have to drag in, and then your token should appear.
Oh my god. We are off to see the Wizard of Oz. Those flying monkeys with swords.
Because.
Yes.
Not good.
So Drake and Sige, you're the only ones who are aware of the commotion you hear. You hear these ape-like creatures seem to be kind of calling out kind of in a panicked manner. And you see these two little creatures that seem to be kind of backing them into a corner. You do not recognize these creatures.
Alright.
I am gonna get everyone to get turn order up. Let me just clear it first.
For the record, I cannot drag my character.
Oh, you can't? That's weird.
Yeah, it's just like it's trying to highlight. I'm gonna refresh the whole page. It's
Oh,
trying to like
usually
drag
good.
through the words instead of grabbing the icon.
I hate that.
Oh, are you grabbing the token itself or your name? You have to drag your name.
Let's see. I thought I tried both, but
I'm a 15 tuba.
There we go. Perfect.
hey,
15.
The shield gives me advantage on initiative too. I gotta get one of these in all of my games.
Shield
is that the
a-
one that you were trying to figure out?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that thing. I was
Five.
like, that's pretty dope. Though.
I go last.
Initiative +5.
Quickly. That turns. Oh. Where is Tim? Why is Tim here? Oh, there's Tim. Why is Tim over there? I'm so confused. Goodbye, Tim.
Tim's just out here, big chillin'.
What's wrong with
Don't
Tim?
worry about it.
He's not supposed to be here.
I know. The great Tim.
You get that. This is fine. This is fine.
Is it? Is it tuba?
Yes. Yes.
Doesn't
yes, it
sound fine.
is. What did Drake have again? 14. It's right there, right in front of my face. I think that's the lowest I've seen you roll for Zoe.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, who's first? You're first. You're gonna see this guy yell out, screaming at these other creatures. You guys are gonna see this one. Leap into the air and attack this one.
That was a big jump.
Yep.
Yikes.
And need to roll that. I'm totally prepared. This one is going to run up here and do another leap at this guy. Do the thing, do the stuff. And Asige, you are up first.
Not my monkeys, not my circus.
I'm going to propose that we just try to like sneak around. Don't pay these guys no mind.
I second it.
What's my movement? I think I'm only 30. Yeah,
I
I'm only
think
30.
so. Yeah.
Just making sure I was not that kind of. I'm in between the rocks, right? Yeah, in between the rocks. All right. Election. Take the hide action, I guess. Oh wait, I could action dash. Well, that's not very sneaky. I'm gonna.
Definitely not sneaky.
If you are going to sneak, I do want a stealth roll.
Sure.
Even though they're not paying attention to you, you will still
Right.
make noise and stuff.
Actually, how many wild shapes do I get?
This
47.
is gonna end well.
Nah, I'll be fine. Yeah. Alright, I'll take the do I yeah, I trust these dice. I trust these dice. Now it's on at 20.
Yeah.
22.
Nice.
I do. These are the
Okay.
first set of dice
Good.
that I have literally ever owned that I'm just like, I need a dice? Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Or I need a roll? Chillin'.
Perfect. All right, you're able to do so. Is Etho also going to be trying to go quietly?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna just hopefully sneaky sneak.
You are currently
To
doing
this
your
one.
best to sneak. What will Drake be doing?
Same. I also rolled an 18 on my stuff. Not trying to
No, I see how it is.
instigate nonsense.
It's whatever.
Where is?
Now we're in an experience-based campaign.
That's gotta be a negative.
We would TPK at some point.
Oh yeah. Just assume Tuba's out there to kill us.
In my defense,
Mm.
the other campaign is ridiculous. Or the other group. I guess it's still
Yeah.
the same campaign.
Yeah.
In my defense, the other group deserves to die.
We do.
If you bring it on yourself.
Unfortunately, we really do. Josh, are you sending a bunch of fists at us?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
We probably
You weren't supposed to see those.
Well,
Yeah.
You were not.
And
That
someone's
was a
getting
lot of
fisted hard.
attacks all
Yeah,
at once.
legit.
It was. I'm just grouping the four of them together.
Yeah.
Just
I figured.
kind of streamline it a little bit.
I see how it is. That's dangerous. I saw a lot of fists.
What will Zoe be doing? I saw your stealth roll.
Yes, I'll be following the rest, being stealthy.
All right. So with those, okay, I'm not going to make you guys re-roll stealth. Their perceptions do not perceive you. So I'll just briefly describe kind of what happens here. These little guys, you see absolutely tear these ape-like creatures to shreds. And they do not look very harmed.
Okay.
Yep, kind of what I was expecting.
So you guys are able to proceed through. You guys didn't give any indication that you wanted to fight, so
No.
they didn't notice you, so they didn't notice you.
Perfect.
Well, that's good.
And as we're finishing sneaking through, I'm just gonna go straight into Drake's mind and go dun 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 every time he takes a couple of steps.
Okay.
Ethos reminded me of the episode of Family Guy where Peter wishes from the genie to have his own life theme music.
Yep. 100%.
So it does take you another day, but you guys are able to make it to Volo's lab without any other issues.
Wow.
So we will take you to the lab. As you guys approach where you think the lab is, you do see a bunch of creatures kind of nestling around outside. But you do see a well-worn pathway to a cave entrance.
Okay, entrance. Okay. Just my map here. There we go.
Did we take a wrong turn, or is this actually it?
According to your map, this appears to be the right place.
Hey, it's our moose friends again. We really are in fantasy Canada.
If If in doubt, put a moose in there. It's the scariest fucking thing you'll see.
Yeah.
That is honestly pretty accurate.
Miles did just say he was driving to work a couple days ago and saw a moose on the side of the road that was bigger than his SUV.
Oh yeah,
Freaking terrifying.
Yep.
yeah. It's when you hit a moose and the moose has taken less damage than your car. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you know that fucker is just hardy.
Yeah.
Was driving home from work one night, and a baby moose kind of jumped out of a field at me. The baby moose was as tall as the my work truck.
Wow.
Yeah. They some large
Yeah.
boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a dead one. Actually, I was going fishing with my wife down some back trails, and we were hiking, and we just came across a dead one. I thought it was a fucking bear, like a giant grizzly, just like sleeping in the grass, and we just like I was like, oh my fuck. And then when like okay, it's not moving. Like we're backed up slowly. Just got the fuck out of there.
Time to leave.
It's like, yeah, it's time to go.
I
it
don't.
just
I don't
looked like
want
it died
whatever. Yeah, I don't want any of its homies to think that I'm responsible for this. So
It looked like it died of old age, if that made it feel
leave the scene of the
better.
crime.
It literally just like went to sleep. It seems like I was like, oh, poor guy. That was crazy. You don't really understand the size of something until you see it within 5 feet of you. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
oh god.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
But you guys have arrived at this cave entrance. What would you like to do from here?
Dun, 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 dun.
Do we see anything that looks like an indicator of an entrance? Not just like there's a hole in the wall, but I mean like anything that looks man-made. That would be like an indicator of a doorway or anything like that.
You do see in the cave entrance, it kind of looks as though it's stonework on the inside.
Okay.
As you like I said, the pathway going to the entrance looks very, very well worn, like it's
Gotcha.
used very frequently.
Can I check for anything that looks less than friendly? Anything trappish?
You sure can.
Trapinch.
Yep.
We're
Trying
not
to
in
get
a
that.
desert.
Trying to get that flag on. Alright, let's see. What am I rolling?
Investigation or
Investigation.
perception in this case.
Perception. Well, that is not my best roll. That is a 15 for perception.
15. With a 15, you don't notice anything sticking out that you would assume to be a trap.
Doesn't
will-
mean much when the guy setting traps is like 10,000 years old, but you know.
I'm also good.
Nah, I'm with you though. I'm not really
check for
concerned.
traps with my 15 investigation.
We're not meant to know,
Uh,
guys. We're not meant to know.
Same thing.
Yeah. How are we getting the same rolls, Chrono?
I don't know, man.
It's not even on roll 20.
I know.
Yeah.
Can't even blame the randomizer in roll 20 today.
Right?
All right. So, are you guys going to proceed? Not
Yes.
proceed?
I guess we got no choice. That's why we here.
Just keep walking.
Onward.
Just keep walking. Don't
Gonna
look the
make my
moose
way
in the
to the
eyes.
Entrance and look for a doorbell.
As you get up,
He's
you
got
don't.
one of those gargoyle-shaped door knockers or something.
You don't see anything. Kind of just looks like an opening.
Mhm. Maybe consult your decorator. Get that worked on.
We need a dwarf. Who can tell us the age of these stones? Sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not at all.
You see an entrance with 2 directions to go.
Lovely.
I'm assuming everybody's just on Ethos token.
Yeah, I'm scooting myself up here.
Checking for traps.
All right.
I have a
So we have
0 in investigation, by the way, so somebody might want to help me.
Um,
Yeah, if
Yeah,
we're
you're
gonna
doing great.
do we need to keep? Yeah, if we're gonna be regularly rolling, let me know. I'll keep hucking dice for checking.
That's
Because I
up.
mean, I'm
It's
not like super confident
I,
with.
Are you guys gonna? It depends. Are you guys gonna check for traps the entire time? Or are you gonna do a generic look around? Are you gonna try and see what else is around? What's
And
what are you? What's your?
anytime, I think my rule of thumb is essentially anytime we get to something that's different, if it's like a fork in the road or we find a room or doorway or something, that'll be when I'm like, okay, let me just make sure this is safe.
Okay.
Yeah. So fork in the road here, I would check, sure.
yeah.
See if I have any indication, A, if there's something dangerous about one path over the other, or anything of that nature, yeah.
Well, give me a roll. Ethos, like I don't know which way to go.
Yeah. I'm also going to do a perception check to see if I can hear anything that sounds like somebody working in a lab. Because that's
Okay.
really all we know about Volo, right? And I know nothing.
With your perception, Etho, you basically hear the echoes of your own footsteps echoing through the chambers.
Perfect.
Drake with a 14, you don't notice any specific traps. Both pathways seem to be equally worn.
Gotcha. Alright.
All right. So I'm going to go left.
I guess we'll go that way. There's no real indicator one way or the other.
good adventurers go left.
Yeah, that is. I read that somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You walk into a room, you see an elevated platform and a door up the stairs to your left and another door to your right.
All right. No matter what, I don't step on the platform.
Yeah, that doesn't. I mean, if there's doorways, yeah, I'm definitely staying away from the platform. Doors are fine.
Man, y'all are skittish as
Oh,
fuck.
Skittish Tombs, real skittish.
Skittish people live to be
Yeah.
skittish tomorrow.
Yep.
Ethos, you look down this corridor, you do see another hallway.
Unless you think it's a good idea to just voluntarily start climbing up on top of elevated platforms in a crazy, experimenting guys lab. If that's your idea of survival, then by all means,
I
I won't stop.
think. I'm not saying that y'all gotta be crazy. I'm just saying maybe being a little bit of a bitch. I don't know.
And in
Walk
that, I'm going to
first, ask
say,
questions. Not really. Let's
I'm going
go.
to say,
I'm
Drake,
ready.
this looks different. Check for traps.
That's fine. Come on. What's the worst that can happen? Let's go.
As you come to this section, you see another corridor to your right, and you see a large room with what looks to be an eye imprinted onto the ground.
I
Fancy.
see what he
I
did
should go
there.
walk on it.
Right, now that's a little sketchy.
Your mom's a little sketchy.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, guess I'm going this way.
All
I
right.
see any reason to fiddle with that?
Nope.
You will notice there are no
Over the-
doors here. Everything seems to be.
I guess I actually do have
Just
a basis to ask about this. This eyeball thing on the floor. Does this look just like decorative, or does this look like something arcane?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Intelligence. Not an Arcana check. Just straight intelligence.
I'll walk up.
If you want to do
one step.
Arcana, I'm okay with that too. If you're
Okay.
specifically looking for magical purposes.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if this is just to be cute or if this actually has magical purpose. So, Arcana 21.
21 with a 21 Arcana, you will get a familiar sense about the magical properties to Seagay's condition.
Familiar to.
Oh boy.
So this is giving me the same kind of magical vibe as Seagate's feathers.
Yep.
Gotcha. I will point that out. Oi.
So I should walk on it.
So
They are
Seagate.
on the right track.
Well,
Are you-
never said that. But
You're gonna
I
gonna
was
walk
kidding.
on it? Okay.
No, there's that's not what's happening.
do the thing.
just
It'll be
heads up.
fine.
This little design here on the floor has got the same sort of vibe as the magic that's causing your plumage.
Well,
Just a heads up.
then I think I think that we're in the right place.
I'll get to this room and say behind me, "Hey Drake, this one looks different. Check for traps."
Nah, sure, it's fine. Gonna keep walking. This is giving me This is actually giving me some above game vibes that I really don't like. But I'm not gonna say what it looks like to me. I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, no, I see what you're saying, but
Yeah, proceed up here. All right.
I'm from the middle of nowhere snowy village, so I don't know what those are.
As you get up, you see another similar situation: a door on an elevated platform to the left, and a door to the right.
What do you think? Fun to left
I
or
mean,
probably the right
isn't
way
that-
to the right?
Isn't that how you get through a maze? You just keep hugging one wall until eventually you find your way out.
That's no fun.
I didn't realize it was here for y'all's entertainment. I'm sorry. We'll go this way.
No, it's too late.
And here, I thought we were just trying to find Volo.
Oh, are you changing your mind?
No, it's fine. We'll go this
Okay.
way. Keep
It's
following along.
fine.
This super narrow corridor looks real trustworthy. I'm just gonna walk right down it.
Super trustworthy. Totally fine.
They said he was a good guy. Like, I don't
No one said that.
No, not a single person.
Literally,
said
no
that.
one said that. They just said that he's super old and you need to be on your best behavior. That's all they said.
they said that they would be able to help.
Don't think they said that either.
Didn't say willing.
Pretty sure
Uh,
they just said that these guys have been here for thousands of years and to be nice.
Be fine.
All right.
Are you just gonna walk out?
Yeah, I guess reckless abandon is the way we're approaching this dungeon, and so
Yeah.
be it. I'm just walking.
I've,
All right,
I've
let me
warned
describe
him
this one.
3 times.
Yep.
As you step out into this area, you will see a large chamber. Another eye is in the middle of the room, and in the middle of the platform, you see a floating creature with a fiery mane. It seems to be motionless,
Hey guys,
but it's basically floating in air.
It's a fire tiger. It'll be fun.
Can we pet it?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like fire tigers just are hoping to be pet.
I mean, you
Yeah,
could pet it if you
Super
want.
cuddly.
You'll definitely be warm.
Yeah. Warm cuddles.
Yeah. Go say hi.
Wait, are you gonna pet it?
No? What?
No.
No. Are you sure? Okay.
Love it. Please bet the thing.
Hello.
Hello.
Not really sure what else
Hello?
we're supposed to do. What other interactable?
At this moment in time, I'm gonna get everybody to give me a quick perception check.
I perceive nothing. perceive a thing or two.
Oh, I perceive everything.
Another
Uh,
400 something?
Nat 20, so 27.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right. At this moment in time, you all hear some humming coming from this chamber. Oops. Over here. And out of it, you
Bop, bop.
see this come out of the room.
Oh, wait, no.
You're funny looking.
How do you guys respond?
I don't know what that is. But it doesn't look nice.
I'm gonna do a history check. Find out.
Yeah,
See
do
if
I
I
do
know
we
what
have
that
any
looks
notion
like.
of what that is?
Depending on your backgrounds, I think Drake, Zoe, and Etho might, but with what Sige has been described to me, he might not.
No, there's no way.
History.
I
Is that
am.
what you want? You want a history check for that?
If you want to try and see if you recognize it, I would like a history check.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that would be instinctual reaction is
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
The fuck is that?
Wow. Thank
Wow.
you for the history. That's for my +1, that would be a 21.
Okay. Etho, you will kind of recognize it. You see the things on its head, and you might think it's similar to a Medusa head for some reason.
Okay.
Zoe and Drake, you will recognize this as a creature known as a beholder. But I'm going to also combine this with your guys' perception checks. You will notice that it is humming to itself and kind of just wandering into the room kind of willy-nilly. Doesn't seem very concerned. It has 4 of its eyes look at you guys. How do you respond?
Hands up.
Is it still humming to itself and just being kind of like lackadaisical?
Kind of. It was humming to itself. It kind of looks over at you and notices you.
I'm gonna full on avert my eyes because of the Medusa type
Medusa
thing. I
head.
think
Okay.
it is.
Totally fair.
If it doesn't see my eyes, I can't turn to stone.
Uh-huh. Does he say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
100%.
not what that is. As soon as you say that, he's just you'll hear Drake behind you. Yeah, that's not how that works.
What do you mean?
Maybe if we hold really, really still, he won't see us and he'll go away.
Already sees us.
Don't
He has a lot of
move.
eyes. I think that he will see us no matter what.
A beholder tracks movement. Don't move.
Really did not really didn't want to have to be the one to speak to this guy, but I'll give him a little awkward, little stiff short wave. I'm like, good day. Just looking for Mr. Volo.
Well, hi there. You seem to have found me. Welcome to my laboratory. Let me just finish this thing here quickly. You see him shoot a magical beam over at the creature in the glass thing. You see 2 legs sprout onto it. And then he kind of sends it further up into the air as if to kind of throw it out of the way. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Always nice to meet new folks. Welcome in. Hello. Who are you? What can I do for you?
Jesus.
So
I thought we were gonna go find Bolo, not Xanathar. What the frick?
we're looking
Good thing I
for
didn't cast my Sacred Flame.
we're looking for a magical item to save the crystals. And maybe fix this guy's feathers.
Look at his feathers. One of his feathers. They're beautiful feathers. They're very plumagey. And he comes in. You see all 8 eyes are focused right on you, Sige.
Oh, I hate this. I'm so uncomfortable. I don't think Seagate would be too bothered by it, but Christian is just warming. Well, the thing is, they're not supposed to be there. I just like fell into a portal, and then I just hold my arms up and like wave at the feathers.
You feel an intense gaze. One of its eyes starts to glow briefly. Ah, I see the problem. If you would like it gone, I can easily fix it for you.
That would be great. Um, what kind of payment do you take?
I just ask that you help me out in the future. I guess owe me a favor. You will see him. Basically, one of the other eyes will seem to as if it's drawing in the air, but for some reason, what he's drawing seems to be blurry for you guys. In the air, you cannot physically see what he's doing. After he is done writing, there is a crystal embedded into the ceiling here. You see it start to glow briefly. After it starts to glow, Sige, you return back to normal, and you have a second barn owl on your other shoulder, looking very confused.
It was a Jeff Goldblum
It
thing.
was a Jeff. It was a full-on Jeff Goldblum.
I'm just gonna give it some scritches on its head.
It will stand there confused and accept it because it does have a very vague semblance of your memories and doesn't see you as an enemy.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, now that's settled. Is there anything else we can help you with?
About the musical instrument to fix the crystals, do you have any idea what we need to do?
Musical instruments. That's my thing. You might need to go see Solomon Zabud or that other guy. I can't ever remember his name. He dwells in the forest. But yeah, no, that's okay.
Dwells in the forest.
You see him run off for a second, and he comes back. Yeah, and he pulls out a very, very old version of the map and points to the volcano. Go there.
You don't just have something laying around here, hey?
Why would I do that? I'm in the realm of creatures.
Could be fun. You don't play the creatures' tunes? How to keep them chill. And I just start like careless whispering. Not like careless whisper, but like just.
It'll look at you quizzically. I guess if that's something that you're into, sure, but not really my thing. Is there anything I can help the rest of you with? And he'll look at Zoe and Drake specifically.
No, I don't think so.
Unless you can open a portal and send us home.
I think that's port. Oh wait, that would be nice.
It would be nice.
Well, all depends where home is. I could send you to my home. Opens up a portal and you see a fiery realm behind it. That's not right. I don't think this is working properly. Maybe don't go in there. And he closes it immediately.
Portal to hell.
Yeah, maybe not that one.
Yeah. I'm good without visiting that one. Thank you though.
Yeah. So I read in a book over at the guild about some guardians you had put together. Does that ring a bell?
Guardians. Oh, that was a long time ago. I don't even remember them anymore. Well, I might remember them. I could remember them. I should go visit them at some point. What can I help you with?
Well, just from what I hear, they I guess the crystals have been having some troubles, and the queen was suggesting maybe we could go take a look and try to fix some stuff. But if those guardians are there, then obviously I would hate for them to have any kind of misunderstanding, thinking we're there for nefarious stuff. Just curious if there was anything you could tell us that would help illuminate what to expect or anything like that.
Well, the Guardians are harmless. Well, mostly harmless, except for when the corruption corrupts them. I wouldn't worry about it, though. Just be careful.
Yeah, we're just gonna brush right past that. All right.
They're very, very dangerous, is what that means.
Yeah, they're only dangerous when what's happening right now is happening. You got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, appreciate the heads up. Note to self. Be extra careful. I think that was it. I'd hate to take up any more of your time. Unless you guys had anything, I'm probably ready to head out now.
I'm happy.
Yeah, we're good.
This guy creeps. Internal. This guy creeps the fuck out of me. And straight to Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Mind whisper.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give him a bow, very very courteous bow, and just thank you again for your time and for helping with the. I just like do the hand gesture up and down the plumage. That was yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead. And
I
going
do
now.
the full on like performer's bow and then just like scurry off behind him.
Look at this,
Uh,
guys. We had like six opportunities to walk in here. We just kept avoiding it.
Uh-huh.
As you guys are leaving, you will hear him start to mutter to himself again, and humming to himself. It's like, "Oh yeah, what will we do with this thing? Maybe we'll try and give it wings and stuff." And then yeah, that's when you guys exit the cave.
Okay, bye.
He was very nice. I liked that guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Above game,
super
I don't know why he
fun.
looked like Xanathar, but I mean that's neither here nor there. I got so confused when I saw him come out. I'm like, I thought we were going to Volo.
Outside of game, I will say that was indeed Volo.
All right. Well, poor guy.
Xanathar
Level
is
two-
fun for
kind of
later.
Oh boy.
All right. I guess you guys want the map again. Next question. How late do you guys want to go? I feel like you last time was a little too late for you guys.
We
Yeah.
we basically played until my wife passed out.
Yeah.
And
think we
on
wanna
that
avoid
note,
that
I'm going
this
to take
time.
a quick bathroom break. I will be right back.
How you
Uh,
feeling about?
Yeah, it's entirely up to you guys how late we go. I just want it to be available to you.
I currently feel fine.
How you doing, Christian? I know you just came off work.
So here's the thing.
Yes, go on.
I'm totally feeling fine right now, but I also can feel
That like
the
30
looming
minutes ago, you're gonna
horizon,
be very not fine.
and yeah, and it's one of those things that it's like once I start going down, it's just like a crash where it's just like
Yeah.
so. I mean, I can
Yes.
probably go to like 11.
Yeah, I figure like for your time window too, maybe like 20 minutes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like with all the potential you guys have to do, it might take a bit longer than that.
Yeah, I assumed.
Uh,
We could certainly start our travel unless we're gonna run into an encounter. If we run into an encounter or something, then obviously we can just stop because
Right.
no shot anything combat related gets done in 20 minutes.
yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know what you guys encounter. I roll it on the fly as we go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with like we can go until we get to the place, and if I start crashing out between now and then I can just tap out.
That's fair. Where are you feeling like you guys want to head next then?
I think we're going to Djibouti, right? Down to
Djibouti.
Yeah.
Straight down to Djibouti.
Yep. Apparently that's what it's called now. So yeah, we can go find the booty guy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Which route are you guys planning on taking? That's the next question.
Well, Longbarrow seemed plenty
The-
quiet and harmless.
The quickest route to Djibouti.
Wow.
Well, the thing is, you guys haven't really explored that
Oh.
yet. You've been to the Goblin Village, Queen Bee's Tower, Adinaburg and Long Barrow, and Volo's Lab. That is the extent of your road knowledge.
Yeah, I think we'd be fine. I mean, we've seen the whole map before, right? Like we know there's the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been shown this map.
Okay.
the
Then
Hodewick.
I think we'd be fine to just go straight south. Yeah, where
Just
that
do that.
arrow's going. Yeah.
Just make our way over to the thing. Maybe not quite so
It's
straight,
like
but yeah.
1,000 kilometers. Fuck.
What's that in freedom
I was
measurement?
gonna say. How far is that in American?
It's 1.6 kilometers to a mile. How's that work for you?
621 miles.
There you go.
That's a hike.
It's a trip. It's a little bit of a trip. We'll be walking for a little while.
Yeah.
Right.
We could stop
We've
and
got
hit
our
the
own
Hodewick.
personal jukebox. So
Hit the
Hey,
Hodewick.
I mean,
and the whole way, like, for the next hour is just...
to be fair, if we can
follow the Randwick Road.
if we can make it from Queen Bee's Tower to Edinburgh,
That's a
270
long
kilometers
time.
away in a day, then I think it won't take us that long.
It was... There's no way it was a day.
Yeah,
It's a long
we took
fucking
one
road.
nap. That was it, and then we were in Edinburgh.
The scale might be a little off on this. I have not adjusted it. I was just
Sounds made up.
letting you have fun with it. All right, so if you guys are gonna head, you guys gonna hit Long Barrow or go around it?
I mean, I guess we can just go around it. There's no reason to stop.
Fuck that long bar row.
For our world map,
Hit the
Tuba, we
Hodewick.
have it. We have a grid set up on the one that we run on Saturdays, and I have the map guide set to basically treat every grid as 1 day measurement, so they can see. Oh, it's gonna take us 6 days to get here, or 5 days to get there.
Oh, that's fair. Maybe I should look at something like that. You guys aren't actively chasing the portals, but when you guys get to here, at least so far, you haven't been actively hunting them. As you're
Nope.
going around,
If anything, we've been avoiding them.
Yeah, 100% avoiding.
I never even thought to try and like jump into something else's exit portal.
Hell,
It never even crossed my mind.
because you're
At this
staying.
point, I'm trying to stay as far a fuck away from these portals as possible.
That is a smart decision.
Uh-huh.
About
You
a
don't want- you don't
kilometer
want
west of
spider
you
legs this time?
guys, you did see a gigantic portal open up. But it's not interacting with you. The dice are being boring right now.
Like
Boring dice means forward progress.
that. And a portal
Really?
opens
All right,
up
you guys
a
are able to
hallway.
make it all the way to Hithadwick without any issue, apparently.
Hit the Hodewick.
Wow,
Shenanigans.
Hit
that.
the Hodewick.
Yeah, you slap it right in its Hodewick face.
Yeah.
Here's the city if you guys want to check it out.
Wow. Not gonna lie, with the blurring, I thought that said Shenanigan River, and I was like, oh god. I found where the bard comes from.
I found my home. It's pretty close.
Man. Wow, it's a fancy city.
Yeah, this one is definitely a little more not in a crater compared to Adinaburg.
Yeah.
It's
For some
growing.
reason or another, it's giving me Waterdeep vibes, which is like immediately triggering me and making me want to leave as quickly as possible.
It doesn't
This city is
have.
freaking
It doesn't have a
massive.
great park.
Yeah, it's
I'm a
huge.
little upset. I'm sorry.
What's that?
It doesn't have a great park.
Oh, it's right there.
It's like
I'm a
a
little
mediocre
upset.
park at best.
It's not called the Great Park.
How do you know? There's no name on it.
Exactly.
Good
So
point.
it's nameless. They just have a random
Just a park.
nameless park.
Clearly not a park great enough to have the name
Yeah.
put on display, so that's
Yeah.
problematic in itself.
That's are you guys gonna
Yeah.
want to do anything in Hit the Hodwig?
Probably sleep at the guild.
It's a good question. Do we have a guild location here? That's
Yeah.
There
something we
is.
check.
They'll look the same.
Remind me, Tuba, did you say before that the like fast travel system we have to like find these locations and then we're able to fast travel between them?
That is correct.
Okay. So
Up on level 2, there is a fast travel magic circle
Yep.
set up. You'll see that it's the same symbol as your the symbol on your journal.
Dibs unlock that.
Yep.
yeah, if we can add that to our Rolodex of locations, that would be useful.
Yep.
No
Excellent.
telling if the portals are gonna play nice with us next time we have to travel through here, so I may as well have a fast travel if we need it.
That is entirely fair. Ba-da-ba-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Our whole original plan for going to the guild was completely negated as soon as Christian showed up with excess feathers. We never actually checked to see if there was a job that needed doing.
No, you didn't.
We just immediately started figuring out how do we fix the bird?
Gotta fix a bird.
Yeah, and can he fly? Yeah. Immediately went into reading and pushing him out a window.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Man. Okay.
Check.
Well,
I check for drops after
yeah.
unlocking.
Those are all still valid. Yep. There's the jobs.
There's the jobs. Strengthen the power of the portals. Oh, we could seek Solomon. Help Solomon.
We're gonna be down that way anyways.
Yep. The crystals.
Yeah, and I think the crystals are kind of part of what we're already working on anyways.
See
That's
humanoids.
the whole reason for going down that way.
Xanathar's problem.
I hate
Sea
to-
humanoids is gone for this one. Sorry.
What?
believe
Promises were made to.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry, it's already written there. You can't take it back now.
It's gone. It's never there.
I would be remiss if I did not investigate the fact that the word dragon is on there. So, yeah, I would have to. I would like to find out what's going on with this whole gold dragon thing on the board.
As you ask about the gold dragon, you hear about a gold dragon that seems to have taken resident up in the northern mountains. It seems to continuously be killing off the undead that are needed for the ritual. They need the situation with the gold dragon to be resolved.
That makes. At first, I was like, I don't understand. He should be a relatively good guy. He's a metallic one, but now, yeah, killing undead. That tracks.
That tracks.
And if he got dropped in here like the rest of us, then he wouldn't know any better and think he's doing a good thing. Okay. You said he's where?
In the northern mountains, basically.
Where we just came from?
Yeah. You could be here.
I need no. Yeah, open myself a little note here.
You guys are not on the same map as me, so you didn't see any of that.
Nope.
Nope.
Seen nope. Seen a whole lot of nothing.
He could be here.
Get this
One more time.
thing out of the way and somewhere in this general long ass mountain range across the top of the map.
Yep.
Wow. That narrows it right down.
Yep. Just
He's right here, 100%.
somewhere in this 1,300 kilometer mountain range.
Or he's gonna be right here. Biggest, tallest mountain, right up front.
That kind of tracks. Gold dragon. Northern mountain range.
I may not be smart, but I'm wise. Tuba's like, fuck, I gotta find a new place for him. Strangely quiet, Tuba.
Don't worry about it. I may just be not revealing things.
Alright, well, I will take note of that.
Biggest, tallest mountain. That's where the gold dragon is.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit man. Really wishing we had read up on that before going to the base of the freaking mountain range. To go meet
I'm
up
not
with
gonna
Boba.
lie, it was kind of amusing for me. I'm not.
Yeah. It's like we could take a gold dragon at level 5. I'm not
Well, I didn't. I would not have expected to fight it in any way. Although I feel like a gold dragon, you're probably likely to be able to talk him down, just if you explain to him the situation.
You would be surprised.
If anything, he should be more amiable than his chromatic counterparts. But who knows? This is
No spoilers.
Bizarro world, so he might be an asshole.
No spoilers.
All right, well, I think that's the main job that's gonna have stuck out to Drake at the very least. I couldn't very well see a job involving a dragon and not investigate.
That is fair.
Solomon sounds fun. He has a
Yeah.
tavern.
And he
and
is on
it's
the way, so
literally on the way.
yeah. Add that to my little note list here.
All right.
Thinking we find a bed for the night. I'm gonna go drink. I talked to this really handsome dwarf here.
Yeah. Isn't he on a way on a mission? Don't worry
Who
about
else do I know here? Oh, I know you. Hey, you look like a fun goblin.
Oh, this one's just a regular goblin.
Oh, that's upsetting. Hey, you look horny.
Oh my god.
Literally
All
our
right.
characters.
So we did get close to that time for you guys. We could keep going or not. It's up to you. I like to leave this as far into your guys' hands as I can.
I feel myself fading.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is fine. This. I mean, we're already in a city. No one's attacking us. This is a perfectly good place to stop for the night.
You don't want to go
All
to
right.
Ivysaur first?
We can let it be a disappointment from a distance.
All right. So I guess that's where we will finish off tonight. I feel like you guys did a lot of story stuff this evening.
Did a lot of stories.
Yeah.
another round.
Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign.
2 more rounds.
Yeah, we're slowly getting the swing of things,
Yeah.
figuring out little by little.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting setting. I love it.
Mm. Alright.
Don't know when I will be ready for our next go around. I will let you guys know as soon as I know.
All right.
We'll keep an eye out on the Discord.
Well, on
Yeah.
that, I'm going to raid out to another channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let's see who is fun and exciting.
Yeah, but thanks you guys for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the shenanigans.
Indeed.
Mhm.
V is still going, so I'm going to pop into Designation V.
Nice. He's got an event tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Playing Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Very
Nice.
exciting.
So you guys are an entirely new group to this. What